Last but not least, Venezuela will hold a presidential vote in mid-April. The National Electoral Commission set April the 14th as the date to choose a successor for the late President Hugo Chavez. Acting President Nicolas Maduro will run as the ruling party's candidate. The opposition has asked Enrique Capriles to run against Maduro. Capriles was defeated by Chavez in the October presidential ballot. Chavez picked Maduro as his chosen successor before undergoing cancer surgery in December. Chavez passed away on Tuesday after losing his battle to cancer. Let's go to Detroit and talk to Abiyome Azikiwe, political commentator. Welcome to the program. So, Ms. Azikiwe, with Venezuela orphaned, as many describe, how much do you see the legacy of Chavez being followed?
It appears as if it's going to be followed right down the line. If you listened to interim President Maduro's speech yesterday before the National Assembly, he reemphasized the necessity of maintaining the socialist revolution, the Bolivarian process inside of Venezuela. He also reaffirmed Venezuela's independent foreign policy, the need to guarantee the national security of the country from the imperialist threats that are ever present against the revolution in Venezuela. I believe very strongly that the overwhelming majority of the people in Venezuela are in support of the Maduro candidacy that is going to be coming up next month.
Indeed, and of course, how much U.S. influence are we going to see this time around with Latin America without its vocal anti-U.S., anti-imperialist leader, Chavez?
I think that President Chavez has left a tremendous legacy within Venezuelan society. One of the major contributions that he made during his presidency was the mass literacy campaign. They were able to eradicate illiteracy in the country. People are highly politicized. They believe in political education. And of course, Maduro himself is very ideologically sound in regard to maintaining the course of anti-imperialist and anti-capitalist development. And I believe that the people in Venezuela recognize that President Chavez's legacy is going to be embodied not only within interim President Maduro, but also within the majority of the National Assembly, as well as within the hearts and minds of the Venezuelan people themselves.
Indeed. We'll have to leave it there for the time being. Many thanks to Abiyome Azikiwe, political commentator from Detroit.